Hi everybody, my name is Jheronimus Duko and today I'm gonna talk about the new dynamic snap-in from Kilohearts. As you might saw, my last video was about making an OTT with multipass so I could use it within my favorite synth, and that's Faceplant. But I couldn't get it quite right because I needed some upwards compression. I couldn't achieve that with the snap-ins that they provided, so. Back then they announced that they were going to release a snap-in and dynamic snap-in which was capable of upwards compression as well. So, well, it's here. So let me show you this. So what this does, like right here, this is the downwards compression side of it and this is the upwards compression side of it. And in the middle here we've got two thresholds. So when I just move this to the left and I just play with it on the right side, it's just a normal compressor. So over here we've got our ratio, and over here we've got the threshold, and we've got the simple knobs like attack, release, our knee, and a mix if we want to parallel compress our signal. So, well, this is what we all know, right? The other side of it is our upward compression. So when I take this to the right, now we've got the other threshold. And now here's our ratio. And you can hear that everything that's underneath the thresholds is going to gain it up and making it louder by the ratio that you can dial in over here. So you can also go the other way. And that's like here when I do this. And now we've got downwards expansion. And this is like when you do this with the ratio of a lot. It's got a gate effect. And to be honest, I also was hoping for some upward expansion, but it isn't capable of doing that. But that's okay, we've got everything we need, right? So that's the dynamic snap-in. And that's the last thing that we needed to make an OTT-like device within multipass. By the way, I used the aim and brake for this. So I've got some acoustic drums, so there are a lot of dynamics. So I could really hear the differences between the different devices. So this is the OTT. And once again, this is not about making this sounding good or beautiful. This is about that I can hear what it does, right? Now we've also got this OTT, and this one is the OTT of Xfer. It's a free device and you can download that on their website. And for all your non-Ableton users, that can be really helpful. OTT from Ableton and the OTT from Xfer. Cool. And now we've got mine OTT. And that sounds like this. And that's pretty damn close, don't you think? And to be honest, it was really easy, or it wasn't that hard. So over here, we've got my little device. It's just 3 dynamic snap-ins. And that's kind of it. And I fiddled around first by ear to match the settings so it sounds really close to the original. The original and the Xfer OTT both sound different. You guys might know that when you switch the phase of the same signal, you won't be able to hear anything. So now we've got the aim and brake over here. And we've got one over here. And when I turn on both, and over here I've switched the phase, and now you can't hear anything because they are exactly the same. Like this we can detect any differences between the signals. When we flip the phase of 2 Xfer OTTs, we can hear almost nothing. When you turn this up and you make it really loud, you can hear it that there's just a little tiny difference between the two of those. So now I would like to try if the original OTT and the OTT from Ableton sound different. So here we go. And they totally do. And now you can guess like, yeah, but maybe we have to level it. So maybe one is louder, and that's why you can hear some differences. So let me try to adjust the gain. And you can hear that this is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, for all the people who say that the OTT of Ableton Live is exactly the same as the Xfer OTT plugin, that's not true. It's different. Does it matter? No, because they are both really useful for smashing that sound into this smashed, all loud and proud sound that we all like. Now, I would like to do the same thing with my multipass and the original OTT. Let's switch it between the Xfer. And this is my OTT against the original. But what if I will do the same with my OTT against the Xfer OTT? Oh yeah, that's really damn close, don't you think? So let me show you around. Over here on the right side are 3 knobs that I use very much. So there's an output gain. The time will adjust every attack and release time, so makes it faster or slower. And we've got the amount. And I figured out that the amount is the same thing as the ratio. So the time is the attack time and the release time. So when I pull it to the left, it's going to be way faster. And you can hear it in the attack. The attack isn't there anymore. So that's what time does on the Ableton plugin. And I wanted to mimic that, so I did. And we've got the amount, and the amount is the ratio. So when I've got the amount on the 100%, the ratio is just smashing it. So over here it's like a ratio from 30 to 1. It's like almost limiting it. So when I open up this knob, it will open up the dynamics until a ratio of 1 to 1. So you can hear it. Then I've got a dry wet knob because I like parallel compression. So I can achieve that. Dry signal and the wet signal. This is the growl that I made for the last video. So 3 OTTs on it. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, that's the one of Ableton. This is the Xfer. And this is mine. And of course we can put this in Snap Heap. And it will sound exactly the same. But we don't have to drag 3 OTTs in there, but we can just use one plugin. And I made some macros for all the knobs, so I can adjust it for all the 3 plugins at once. All that effort, and why did I do that? So I can use it within my faceplant. So faceplant, here it is. And over here, due to multipass, we can load multipass. And we can load Duko's OTT. And now we can save it within the patch. And that's where it's all about. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very, very much. And there's a link in the description below so you can download my presets and you can use it within your own projects. So please hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope you learned something. Yeah, and I will see you next time.